So things have been pretty quiet in the Celeste Rivas Hernandez David case. I have been checking for updates every single day. I've been reading articles trying to get myself familiar with what we are possibly going to see down the line here. So as we know, Celeste Rivas's COD has been listed as deferred by the medical examiner's office because of how badly her body was decomposed. According to this article that I was just reading, due to the body's advanced state of decomposition, it has created a significant, potentially insurmountable obstacle to proving COD and MOD beyond a reasonable doubt. According to this report, the degradation of soft tissue on Celeste Rivas Hernandez's body has resulted in the loss of evidence related to bruising, ligature marks, and petechial hemorrhages. This makes it, quote, impossible to forensically confirm or rule out potential CODs such as strangulation or suffocation. Number 2, the advanced breakdown of internal organs within Celeste Rivas Hernandez's body prevents the detection of natural CODs such as heart attacks or internal bleeding, as well as trauma-related organ damage. Examples of trauma-related organ damage include a punctured lung from a fractured rib, a ruptured spleen or liver from a blow to the abdomen, a kidney injury due to blunt force trauma to that area of the body, or a traumatic brain injury. All things that are results of blunt force trauma to the body hitting someone hard enough to cause these types of injuries to the organs being damaged due to decomp would prevent a medical examiner from being able to see those injuries. And number 3, the condition of the remains has destroyed evidence of potential surface wounds, such as cuts, abrasions, or defensive wounds that might have been present on the victim's hands or arms. The article states that due to these limitations, the investigation is now dependent on comprehensive toxicology testing, which is projected to take anywhere between 3 and 7 months, as traditional blood and urine samples are no longer something that can be used or tested due to the body's advanced state of decomposition. So now the analysis must rely on, quote, more stable but forensically complex sources, including fluid from the eyes, bone marrow, and hair shafts. But this again is going to take more time because different toxic substances and their metabolites degrade at different rates, complicating the analytical process and requiring multiple testing methodologies. So essentially there's a constraint here when it comes to being able to file a charge against someone for homicide when there's no proof that a person died due to homicide. And LAPD confirmed this as they said recently. It remains unclear whether there is any criminal culpability beyond the concealment of Celeste's body. This article also states that there is a constraint on the lesser charge of concealing human remains. According to California Penal Code 152.1, it requires that the prosecution must prove that, quote, death was the result of criminal activity. So essentially it seems like everything is falling onto the medical examiner's reports in order for any charge to be brought about. If someone's going to be charged with homicide, we need a COD. If someone's going to be charged with concealment of human remains, we need a COD. So that's a little scary, a little concerning, but I'm remaining optimistic that the medical examiner will be able to determine Celeste's COD, even if it does take a little bit extra time. And maybe at the very least, if the medical examiner can't determine a COD, at least law enforcement can find probable cause to indicate that Celeste's death was the result of criminal activity. It would be a lot of circumstantial evidence, but it would still be something. And we've seen a lot of cases go to trial here on my page on just circumstantial evidence, so it's possible to bring charges against someone on just circumstantial evidence, but things like that does take a little bit more time. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure that you guys are following me for the latest information and updates pertaining to this case.